Hey Starseeds, welcome to the channel that brings you spiritual, multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from an expanded point of view and that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with you whenever you come across them. So, we're doing Starseed light code activations. And this is for the Hathors. Ooh. Okay. I was watching Dragon Ball Z. I can't remember which one it is, but basically they've got a tournament and like all the warriors from the different universes are like here, and if you lose, like your universe gets eliminated. It makes you think. You know when they like, oh, like the Maldecan planet got blown away, like it's no longer there, like was it by any chance during a tournament? But anyway, yeah, there's these other guys, I don't know, from Universe 8 or whatever the fuck. And they're all about love. It's so cute. So every time they like fight, like this cute girl, she's always like, love, 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 love. It's very cute. Anyway, okay. Black girl that loves anime. Surprise, surprise. Oh wow. Check your first card. Milk and honey. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, these are nice cards. I mean, other than the fact that you're overthinking. Oh, that's very fascinating. So this is you overthinking and not realizing the other energy that's happening like all around you. Can you see the colors, like the brown and the whatever? There's something you're not seeing, and this is all the energy that's happening kind of like around you, and you're in your head about something, about everything. You're in your head. Don't think about it too much, too much, too much, too much. Are you doubting it? What is it? Because, okay, you're starting the reading. You're starting the reading with milk and honey. So this is the strongest energy around you. Like, things are falling into place. You have this aura around you of someone who's very balanced, of someone who's in flow, because that's also what the rainbow is about. It's someone who's in flow, and also it's someone who the rainbow symbolizes the promise fulfilled. And I don't want to get into what that's about, but it also has to do with your connection to higher aspects of yourself, and your has like your Venusian higher aspects. Yeah, oh, that's why I told you that thing. Now I get it. They're doing that thing, that love, 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 love. They're like blasting you with like love vibrations. Like they're just blasting you with them. Like love, 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 love. And I don't know, maybe because like I know Vegeta ran away from that girl because he started to get dizzy. And same thing happened with Goku. Like he couldn't find, he was like, why am I feeling so tingly and warm? And I think that's kind of you. Um, it's like you're not used to the feeling around you, like to the point where you don't know, like, yeah, like you're like, what's happening? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, and like you know that you're in the victory lap of your life, Hathor Starseeds, you can feel that, but it's the love, maybe in the form of support, maybe in the form of ideas, or in the form of drive, that you seem to be not understanding. Maybe you think you don't have support, and maybe people are not so into whatever you're doing, and not understanding that. What about all the ideas that you suddenly have? What about the drive you have? What about the people that all of a sudden are wanting to, or that are interested, that maybe they haven't like I don't know, properly invested in you. However, they want to hear your ideas. That's the first step. Or they want to hear what you do. They're interested. They're fascinated. Like, I'm just seeing you kind of confused about this love that like your higher beings, like your Hathor Starseed system is sending you. You're kind of like, what's going on? Okay, so maybe those of you who are tuned into this, like you just connected to the whole starseed thing. Like maybe you just realized that you resonate with a certain starseed. You went online, you looked at the characteristics and realized like, oh, I resonate with some these Venusian starseed system. And then okay, cool, then you find out it's the Hathors and so forth, and it's like because of that, I don't know, the connection between you and these higher aspects that are, Hathors, Venusian, whatever, it's like something got turned on, the lights got turned on, and like, you know, the energy from your star system is aware of you. That's what I need you to know. It's aware of you and it's sending you love and promises and visions of a future that you might be like, fuck, like what's going on? But yeah, there's a promise here, guys. This is so cute. You are so being loved. There's a promise of community. There's an offer. There's an offer here of community. Um, Oh wow, this bitch. There's an offer of community, there's an offer of treasure. It's like you being told, go down this route, follow this rainbow, Hathor Starseed. I'm hearing like our child, like follow this rainbow and we will meet you at the end of this rainbow, but we will be with you the whole time. There is a calling here to connect with your Starseed system. So like I said, we're talking to people that are new to this conversation, new to this knowledge or whatever it is. You've come to the right place. This activation is intended to get you going and get you connected. So welcome to the community if you're new. Um, and yeah, this isn't a lie. Ask anyone who has connected to their starseed system, even if it's not like a lovey-dovey starseed system like yours, like the Hathors, even if it's just Syrian. But there's a sense of being home. Like it matches exactly who you are, even parts of yourself that you didn't know were like that. So welcome to the community. Don't be afraid of the synchronicities that are kind of leading you up to a deeper connection with your starship system or your higher self. Follow the breadcrumbs. Your people, your community is saying, we got you. Like we got you. There's so much that we have to show you. There's so much. Like come to us. Come to us. Okay, let me pull another spread. The invitation. The Hathors are inviting. I don't know a lot of Hathor star seeds, if I'm going to be honest. I know I say Venusian, right, which is Venus, and everybody knows Venus is in our star system, but this Venusian that I'm talking about, Hathors are not in our star system. And I don't know how to explain that to people. Maybe what I'm saying is that it's not in the same, it might, like, the difference in dimension. Look, it's not here. It's out there. I don't know how to explain it. It's a, the way I want to explain it, I'm just realizing that people don't understand planets and planetary bodies that way, like the way that I understand them. So it's weird when I say something like Hathors are not in our star system, but I'm saying they're Venusian and Venus is in our star system. Not this Venus. Does that make sense? Not Venus in this time where the Hathors were like, which right now the Hathors are still there, right? Alive. But the reason why you can't see them like it's not in Venus is because it's not on your dimension. Does that make sense? Okay. And what I'm trying to say is that it's actually not common for the Hathors to connect like strongly. To be honest, they'll let you know about them. There's like a light connection you can make with the Hathors. But firstly, the Hathors is like a system of mothers, right? But these are mothers to the core. They actually gave us the concept of motherhood. We learned it from the Hathors. These these homies are like real mothers though. I'm sorry, I'm not dissing your mothers, but like these guys are, they're warm and cold at the same time. Like, do you get that? Like, if you've ever been loved properly, then you know what I'm saying. Then you understand what I'm talking about. If you've ever been loved properly by an adult, you know what I'm talking about. Like by a person who was responsible for taking care of you, then you know what I'm talking about. Then whoever that was probably Venusian. They probably were a Hathor starseed, be it a father or a mother or an aunt or a brother or a sister. Yeah. So you've got you at the bottom of the deck, between worlds. And yeah, it's just talking about how you're moving from this world where, cookie cutter world, like whatever, and you're very much expanding your world. It's a nice place to be. I feel like you're starting a new adventure, right? And I love this. This is so beautiful. Look, basically, the star seeds I'm talking to, you just realize that, and not everything is cracked up to what you want it to be, right? The money, the cars, the the religions, like everything. They didn't give you. I feel like you've had all of this. You've had money. You've had girls. You've had guys. You've had fame, maybe influence, something like that. And it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. It didn't give you this peace that you thought it was gonna give you, and now you're kind of searching for something higher. You're searching for something bigger than yourself, something else to commit yourself to, right? And it's this version of yourself that we're gonna call home. It's this version of yourself that, look, honestly, I'm hearing you say there's gotta be something more than this. There's gotta be something more than this. Boo, it's good news. There is. Like I said, you're in the right place. I'm so glad